What do I do if my family member is detained by ICE? This is a question that we've been getting a lot recently, especially with ICE enforcement being at USCIS or the immigration court. There's just a lot of fear in our community right now of ICE detaining family members or loved ones. So we at our firm at Vanderwall have decided that we will start representing people in bond hearings up in Tacoma to help get people out of detention if they are arrested by ICE. So if your family member gets arrested by ICE, the first thing we need to figure out is where they are located. So most often if someone was arrested in the Pacific Northwest, like Portland, Salem, Eugene, Vancouver, Tacoma, they get taken to the big detention facility in Tacoma, Washington. So we need to make sure we know where your family member is, and then we can request a bond hearing. That's where we ask the judge to allow your family member to come out of ICE detention. And usually you have to pay a fee, a pretty large fee, to allow your family member to be released to ensure that they continue to go to their immigration court hearings. So we can help you with that. And so you can call our office, and then we'll ask you if you have the information that we need to send to the judge. So I wanted to give you some ideas of the types of information that we need in order to get your family member out of detention. So the first thing that will be super helpful is something called an A number. So if your family member is detained by immigration, they should receive what they call an alien number. So it starts with an A, and then it has several numbers after that, and that's how we can identify your family member in the system. We also will need to know their biographic information. So where are they from? If you have a copy of their birth certificate or their passport. We would want to know how long your family member has been in the United States, and if they have any U.S. citizen family members, like a spouse who's a citizen, or children, or parents, or other family who are in the United States with lawful status. We also need to know whether they have any immigration applications that are in the system, like maybe they filed for a green card or a work permit or for asylum. And we need to know who is going to be their financial sponsor. So like I said, that usually there is a fee that's involved with releasing your family member from detention. And so we need a financial sponsor and proof of that person's finances. And most importantly really is any criminal history and paperwork from the court or the police station about your family member's criminal history and any prior deportations that the person might have. So we would collect all of that information, put it together for the judge, and then make an argument for the judge that your family member should be released from detention. So if you have a family member who has been detained by immigration, please give us a call. Our number is 503-206-8414, and we would love to help you and bring your family back together. Thank you. Bye.